Hello and welcome back. This is Mike. Welcome back to the mining hub. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to branch out slightly, take a little break from the mines just for a moment because I need, like I mentioned in the previous episode, I need some magma blocks. From what I've seen, let me take that one actually. And before I forget, I need another diamond pickaxe. I'm going to make a few of these as well. Stone ones. That'll do. I think that's everything. Yeah, desperate for some magma blocks. I think I've got a few more. Probably over here, I think. Yeah, 22. We've got 23. I'll leave them there for the minute. So yeah, we're going to have to take a trip down into the Nether. Again, like I mentioned before. So it's going to involve a little bit of travelling about for a while. I'm going to leave these diamonds here, I think. Yeah, so that's what we're going to need to do. Any minecart rides that drag on, I will try in editing to fast forward them. Speed them up a little bit. Some people like the journeys, and some don't. I'm guessing. So I will try that. I've not done that before in editing, so I will give that a go. But also, like I mentioned in the last video about the way to bring in Mine 3's track, I did initially have it coming in here, but I did say I wasn't entirely happy with that. And that was a temporary fix just to get it going. But I did in the end, and I did put in a comment to the video saying that after I finished recording, I did divert that track around and then come in this end, just to match up with these ones really. And I did have a blank third one here, but I've taken that out as well. So everything's operational. Everything comes in here at the same place. So yeah, that just tidied that up. But like you can see, I'm short of some magma blocks, and I'm going to need more anyway. And like we've just seen, we're down to 20 something. So the only option really is to shoot back down the Nether and stock back up. So what we're going to do, I think we might sleep quick. Is it not night time? It's very close. There we go. Yeah, I hope everyone's well. I hope you've all been having fun doing whatever you've been playing, or if you've been out in the real world. I've been out today. Spent the day with the grandkids. Right. I'm trying to think of the best way to get down to the Nether, or to the part of the Nether we need. That's not going to help because that takes us to the desert biome, which doesn't take us to the correct spot if I remember rightly. So what we're going to need to do, jump on a minecart and head over to my main Nether portal, which is in the fishing lake. I mean, it's only a matter of a few minutes, but let's open that. Let me just, I will check on the way just to make sure I've got no magma blocks. But yeah, this is going to give us a chance. Right, let's get going. give us a chance to have another ride around that ring that brings in my Savannah outpost that we done a few episodes back. Took some time out because this track used to go straight through to where we're heading now, the fishing lake. But I did do that little ring, like I say, a few episodes back, that just drops us off and brings us back into my Savannah outpost, because I've got quite a large mine there, so that makes life so much easier. But like I mentioned, when it comes to editing, I'm going to try and speed this journey up a little bit, maybe. So I don't really want to talk too much, because then that's going to come out strange. Or I may just leave the journey in and let people flick through if they don't want to sit in a minecart for the 5 minutes or whatever it's going to be. Well, I've not journeyed out for quite a while now. I've been working on all those mines and stuff, so it is nice to get out. It's a bit cramped in this minecart, but that's okay. I should have timed this actually, just to see how long it does take to get to the fishing lake. Now we go via my Savannah outpost, and I never did figure out a method of automation at the Savannah outpost section, so we're going to have to jump out of a minecart and jump in another to continue the journey on to the fishing lake, which is where my main nether portal is. That'll get us on the right direction down there. Right, this is where it used to go straight through, but then we added this bit in that takes us out to this outpost. Actually, thinking about it, that nether portal there, that takes us to where we need to get to, so we don't need to go to the fishing lake. Thinking about it. Right. Yeah, see, normally we would have jumped back in there, and that'll just take us all the way back, and then on to the fishing lake. And that's the mine over there at the back near the waterfall. But yeah, I'm sure. Let me check in here first for any blocks, magma blocks. I will take some of that actually. That's from the nether. No. No. Right, I think... yeah, I'm sure this one takes us to where we actually need to go. Or where the other portal would have took us. Just about. Let's check. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Now, the portal I was going to would have taken us down to this portal down here. I'll just show you this quick, just for completeness. But this has saved quite a bit of time actually. Let me check. I've not actually been down to the nether for quite a while, really. Not properly. But yeah, this was my original mine. There's some through there as well, but where we need to go, back up here, back to that portal that took us to the Savannah outpost. And we're going to need to jump on a minecart track. Yeah, that's the portal we came through. Let me check these. I'm gonna take a cart just in case. I always like to have a spare one with me, especially if I'm doing a bit of travelling about. That's that one. Right, yeah. I will take that actually. Top that meat up. Right. Yeah, this takes us through the Nether into the Crimson Forest biome, which we set up quite a few weeks back now, and then we built this track to get us there because it's quite a run. Magma blocks obviously tend to be much lower down in the Nether, so trying to remember if we've got any nearby at the Crimson Forest, but if not, there is a warped forest nearby, a short run from where we're going to end up in a minute, and I'm sure there's some magma blocks there, but we will see when we get there. Yeah, we did spend quite a bit of time down here in the Nether when we was building all this out, when we first stepped down here. Just checking in case I can see any. We're still quite high up here. Check our coordinates. Yeah, we're at 92, which is near enough the top of the Nether. Right, not too much further now. Yeah, this would have been this was a nightmare run to get from here to the Crimson Forest that we found. So this minecart track was much needed. Right, nearly there. Like I say, it's been quite a while since I've been down here, so I can't remember seeing magma blocks nearby. Not too nearby anyway. Right. Let's check these. I think I came down here previously and took all the magma blocks that were available. tidy this up while we're here. Oh, actually, I meant to leave that behind. I'll leave that there. Right. Let's jump out there and just check. Alright. Quick look down here. Was that another one? Yeah. Can't see any. Not here. Right, what we'll do, we'll run through to the walked forest, which is not too far away, because I think that's lower. That goes down, so we're nearer where the plasma might be. Sorry, magma. I keep calling it plasma. I don't know why. Right. Right, let's try and get across here without falling off. I think I'm going the right way. Pretty sure of it. That's right, yeah, it's that way. Because we was originally going to build a track coming from that crimson forest over to this walked forest. But we never quite got round to it. Yeah, straight across here. Right. Yeah, loads down there. Ouch. Uh-oh. 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 That was silly. Reckless. That could have gone badly. Right, Right, it's that way, but what's down here? No, nothing. Yeah, this way. Right. Oh, hang on, let's have a quick look. Nope. Yeah, it'd be nice to get quite a haul of magma blocks on this trip. They're not the most easiest things to come by, especially up at this altitude, 62. So if we can stock up a bit, we can grab any we find. Hmm. Mr. Piglin? Okay. Here we are in the warped forest. Couple over there. Gonna need more than two though. Uh-oh. Oh, there's some down there. I wonder if we can... Oh, and more there. Right, if we're careful... And those ghasts leave us alone. Which of course they won't, because they never do. I didn't bring me bow and arrow again. Right. This could go badly. Well, I think what we'd do... Yeah, I was just going to say, we'll make ourselves somewhere where we can run to when these ghasts get overexcited. Right. Don't know how deep this is here. Oh. Right. Oh, forgot crouch mode then. That could have gone badly. Right. Let's try and hide ourselves a little bit, I think. Right, that'll do. Right, let's grab some of this magma block. Don't think there's a huge amount here, but we'll find out. Where'd that come from? Under there. Right. It's not going to be super simple to get that, I don't think. Is that all of it? Actually, yeah, we're at Y32, so... Ah, hang on. What's this? Right, actually, is that... no, that's all right. This is a nice lot. Could we get this with stone? Yeah, we can. I want to watch lava don't come out of here. Right, we're good. Right, how many was that? That's a nice little haul. That's good. Yeah, that was really good. Where does this come out then? Not sure. Right, anyway, let's go back. Oh, we're up here now. Oh, that's where we went, down there, wasn't it? Right, okay. Let's grab this stuff. We're exposed here, so let's try and do this quick. Don't trust those ghast. Right. Yeah, she's turning into a good haul. Yeah, this is gonna be more than enough. We'll be able to shoot back once we got this. Is that it? Right. Yeah, I think that'll do. How many did we get? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nearly 6 stacks. Don't need that. Yeah, that's very good. Right, now all we've got to do is get back. Yeah, I always thought magma blocks were a bit lower than this. We're at 36. There's still quite a bit around there. There's also a nether fortress there. But I can't for the life of me remember if we explored that one. I don't recall. I'll have to watch the video back, but that's something worth remembering and going to explore at some point. Right, anyway, I think we're going to get back. Yeah, I can't remember going to that fortress, so maybe I missed that last time. I'll have to watch the video back, I think. Right. Yeah, this is why I was gonna. I was contemplating creating a minecart track for this section from here to the Crimson Forest, because it is a fair old run, really. Sprinting works great down here, which is what we're doing at the minute. You can see the particle effects. But if you veer off and hit a wall, it turns sprinting off. So if you can get it to activate, like that, but as soon as you touch a wall, it deactivates. I know that's normal, but it's a little bit annoying. Let's eat something quick. Try and... There we go. Stay centered. Not the easiest thing in the world when you've got shaky hands like I have. Right, which was the way out? This way. I hadn't done an awful lot of Nether exploring in Minecraft prior to coming down here in RealmCraft, but I've been pleasantly surprised. It's been a lot of fun. How do we get back up? This way. Yeah, there's been quite a lot of learning, and it's been good. Right. Right. Must be bearings that way. Is it that way? Yeah. Right. Don't fall. Yeah, I might get round to converting this to some kind of track at some point. Because this is the only crimson forest up here, and the warped forest where we've just been. That's the only instances I've found of it, so... Albeit the warped forest is quite small, this particular one, but... I'm pretty sure that's the names of them. Where are we? Over here. Is it over here? Yeah. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll take this teleporter up to the top where this comes out in the overworld. But as you will see, this is... I just built this as a temporary thing, but if you look at the coordinates, this is a huge distance away from all of my other outposts and bases and stuff. But that shows you the difference in distance in the Nether, which is why the Nether is a great way to shorten distances for the overworld. The only unfortunate thing for me here, I have absolutely nothing round here, because that 14,305 coordinate is miles from anywhere. This is literally my only spot here. But I wanted to check if I'd put any stuff here. No. Although this did turn out well, this turned out great for clay. I did a lot of clay collection in this area, and there's still loads more to take or to go out and get. So this is a good place to get clay, basically. Which, in case you don't know, that's how you make these bricks. Brick and bricks. But yeah, and I found this little fella. He's been here for weeks now. He was up here somewhere. But yeah, no, that was a worthwhile trip. But what I'll do, I'll end the video here because we got quite a trip to go back. I'll end the video here, and catch up with you next time. But I'll do the travelling back off air just to save you the pain of travelling too far. But yeah, no, that was a good haul. I'm happy with that. I thought we'd have to spend a bit more time down there, but that'll keep us going for quite some time, to be honest. In fact, I might even pause the video here, travel back, and then resume recording, and just come back and then say bye. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll just pause here. I'll shoot back, and then I'll resume the recording. So see you in a moment. All right, welcome back. We're back in the back at the hub now. So I think what we'll do, we'll go down. Right, I think we're gonna. I think what we do quickly before nightfall. Now I have to decide whether that makes it a little bit too bright there, because you can obviously see that instead of the sand. And another idea, I keep getting these ideas. Another idea I had as I was coming back from that journey that I did off air. I did wonder whether I could, without destroying any views, create a rail track. I had another rail track here that will bring us down into this cart station instead of coming down the ladders. That might be something to think about. In fact, that'd probably be quite easy to do. I could just bring it along in conjunction with this. Because obviously don't want to spoil that overall view, like the openness of it. I'm wondering whether I could bring a track across here, adjacent to that one, the existing one, but then just bring it down here, and then into the station. I don't know if that's a bit overkill or not, really, to be honest. The ladders do work fine, so it might be something for a future project. Alright. That's completed that. For the time being. Shut that gate before I forget it. Yeah, also want to get around to putting some lampposts about just to decrease the spawns in the compound. Well, it adds a bit of colour along there, I guess. But yeah, a track coming back that way and just coming across and then down and then into the station. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. Again, let me know in the comments what you think about that idea. Is that a good idea, or is that a bit overkill? Because those ladders work fine, so it's not something we need. Right, anyway, let's drop these magma blocks off. Yeah, that was a worthwhile little trip, that's for sure. Cook that meat up while we're here. That one. Right, and just put some stuff away, and then we should be good. One. Tell you what I will do while I'm here, while I think of it. I will put I'm going to put a chest out there, like I mentioned last time, I think. Now, where would be a good place? It's just a chest for just a couple of spare minecarts, basically. No, not that one. I'll probably move that at some point, but that'll do for now. Yeah, so we're nicely protected now. It does make a difference, those magma blocks, as you've seen. Just helps to take away some of the nuisances. Right, we put that in there. I always like to carry a full stack of dirt, and especially a full stack of cobblestone with me. And that. What else don't we need? I'm going to leave the explosives in here. Right. I think that will do it for this video. I'll say it was a little bit of a diversion from what we have been doing, but yeah, that's all good. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to leave this one here. We've stocked up on those magma blocks, which is great. And we can carry on next time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Do take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.